There's this homeless guy. Still wears his wedding ring. Lost his wife years ago. And once again, he's rummaging through the garbage. And, as he's rummaging, he comes across a cell phone. Tries to turn it on. It comes on. Now this guy doesn't have anyone to call. So he throws the cell phone back in the garbage. But when he does that, he notices it comes back on and has a number on it. It's a recently dialed number that comes up. So, after pondering over it a while, thinking about it, wondering why it even happened, he decides, I'm going to call the number. And he does. When he calls the number, a woman answers. And you know how it is. You get an unknown number. Automatically you think it's got to be a scam, something like that. But the craziest thing happened with him. When she answered the phone, when he heard her voice, he knew her name and what would happen to her in the future. He knew what would cause her demise in the future, and it's the immediate future, like minutes away. But he hangs up the phone because it scares the hell out of him. Now, the phone is hung up, and he's just wondering why this is happening to him when he gets a horrible headache. I mean, this headache is intense, and he never gets headaches. And as it intensifies, the phone comes on again, and that number shows up. So he's thinking, hell, I'm just gonna dial the number. So he dials it. She answers, and he tells her what he has to tell her. And through her hollering and craziness, he still tells her, and he makes sure she hears what he's saying. Then she hangs up on him. When she hangs up, he notices no headache. It's like, wow, I called that number, and now the headache is gone. Crazy. But he feels another headache coming, brewing, getting intense, when the phone lights up again. It's a different number. Must he do this all again? Yes, he must. And he does. And he keeps doing it over and over again, because he knows this means something. He knows this is what he must do. So he does it. Days pass, and the media reports of bizarre occurrences of people dying. But they're all linked by a phone number. Yes. Reporters say detectives have noticed there is a phone number on their phone that matches. But they can't trace it. They don't know where it comes from. Bizarre, huh? So they're steadily investigating this and encouraging people to help them. When a man comes in and says he received a call from that number, and the man on the other line told him not to go to work on that day. Now, this guy didn't want to go to work anyway. He wanted an excuse, so he said, okay, I won't go to work. Later on that day, those same news reporters report a story on a crane that crashed into a certain workplace, a workstation. It was his workstation. The guy that took the call, the guy that said, okay, I won't go to work today. Now, if he had have gone to work, there's a good chance he wouldn't be with us. He wouldn't be alive today, but he is. Why? Because he took this homeless man's advice, someone he didn't know. He just took the advice, said why not, and why not turned out to be a very good thing. So think about that the next time you receive a phone call. You never know how this might affect your future. Maurice Smith, to you from Koodbitroo. Have a nice day. I believe this could be true.